And I can now go back to recording with OBS. Alright, so for those of you watching on YouTube, the next couple episodes I won't have a webcam up, just because I moved into my new house and I need to get my webcam sorted. But we'll be back to normal soon. Okay, so move to the war camp and report to Sir Henrik. We've accepted a mission to take on a great big battle. So then why do these lads have their whips out, I wonder? I do wonder, do we perhaps want to just run back to the city and go get some more tools to get ourselves healed up? And also, if I'm going to be fighting a pitched battle against soldiers, I think I want to be going in with my handguns and just doing AoE. Wipe the assassin. I think shield breakers are better than polearm guys against soldiers, because you've got to break a lot of shields. I'm not convinced I want to go with the greatsword. I mean, the greatsword guys are good, but tank lads are, I think, probably more important. How far are we from a city where we can get tools? I don't think we'll have this mission count as failed if we just pop off to go buy some tools. We need how many? Just 7. We are so close to getting our 50,000. So, quick thing, my greatsword lads, we've got unhold plates and nothing on that. See, I'm just thinking that you might be up against some, what are they called again? Obelisks. 315, 260, 77. Well, regardless, let's get the lads fully leveled up. And actually, yes, the shield breakers need to be in the center of the formation here, so that we can break shields to allow the dagger lads to do their work. The greatsword lads primarily need to use split. They can hit lads in the back line. We have a smoke pot, a fire pot. I don't think we're going to need. We'll hang on to the fire and the flash. Some goblin poison could be well worth using. Poison a bunch of lads. Okay, let's see. When a large battle draws nigh, the men get nervous. Do not mind their bickering. Let's see. Go fetch the food, I think, on the wheat fields. Let's hope these stupid peasants don't give us any hard time. Good. Good peasants. Hello, hello. Two-handed axe, but base damage. It just builds up a bit less fatigue. That's not worth 14,000. There's no ways those Noctis are chasing us. It's so nice to be doing these missions. Deserters. Let's hope we don't have to kill them. That's a fair amount. Some arbalesters, a standard bearer, and many footmen. I think I can send my tanks in here. It would be a pity for my greatsword lads to get wounded before the great battle. So I think this will be fine. Right, Stobbie lad points out a group of men standing at a road sign. They're arguing too loudly amongst themselves to hear you approach. Give out a sharp whistle, which simultaneously silences and spins the men around. One rears back. That rat commander sent mercenaries after us? You nod and explain that they should come back with you. Another deserter shakes his head. Go on back. How about you go on and get the hell out of here? We ain't going back, so you go on and tell the commander just that. Is this what you want to... We can try talk to them. Fight for your lord or die here. You made the right decision. I actually want to avoid those Nachtseers. They're chasing us. Ugh, they are. Leave me alone, Nachtseers. Not now, damn it. If we just put the reserves in and take on the Nachtseers with all the reserves. I mean, I should flatten them with all my ranged lads. I so don't want to get drawn into a fight now on the eve of a big battle. Fuck off. Oh. Fine. Bloody things. Twitch still says I'm playing Martyr. I have updated, so try refreshing your Twitch, because it's showing as being updated on mine. It's showing as Battle Brothers now on mine. Oh, Twitch gonna Twitch, I guess. Actually, that wasn't worth it. Well, there's no big lad who can eat him on the next turn. I'm feeling very rusty playing Battle Brothers. Not played for some time. There's a lot of tier 3s, man. Like, half of my lads can get eaten and taken out of the battle pretty quick. And now that riposte actually wasn't the right thing to do, because now a tier 2 can now become a tier 3. Uh-oh. Right, get stabbing, lads. I probably should have gone to the throwing weapons, I suppose. Can't one-shot any of these things, can I? So, brave doggos. The fact that we keep missing these things is annoying, but I suppose it is night time, so... I kind of don't care if that lad gets a feed, that's fine. Do I move forward? No, because I'll just get eaten then if I do that. But I'm guessing that if I move forward here, he's going to move forward and eat that corpse rather than swallow Stobbie. That's what I bet is going to happen. Really? No, Ducey. Cam isn't set up for at my new house. It'll be done soon, I assure you. This could be a problem. It's a good point. The audio will be different because this is a much smaller room. I've put curtains up for sound dampening, but I need to... God, I just need my work to chill out a bit so I can spend some time working on the stream quality. I just got to survive till that 3rd week of December when the office pretty much shuts down. No, you bastard! Right. I'll do you for that. Crossbow's the way to go if it's night time. If I'm honest, the handguns aren't doing it for us so far. Let's go for all the kills to see if we can break morale. Good stabbing. I do love an axe, man. I'm telling you. Just good, solid, honest lads. These things can be stunned, right? Excellent. Throwing weapons are the way to go. I do not want to shoot my own dogger and those lads. It's always the problem with the handguns, shooting your own lads. We're going to lose some lads this turn. Going to get eaten. Nice, good shot. Nom nom. Okay, the southern flank is at least opened up. That's good. Damn it. Oh no. What's going on with the stream? Hang on, I'm going to restart the stream, lads. Hang on. God, Twitch has been so finicky these days. Finally, we managed to hit a bunch of enemies. It's a bad little series of events there. There's a lot of tier 3s here. And bear in mind, I didn't want to be in this damn fight. He doesn't have anyone in his belly, does he? He looks like he's actually... Is he carrying someone in him? Ooh. Right. I'm a little concerned now, if I'm honest. I'm gonna have to shoot my own lad here, but it'll let me hit 5 of them potentially. Good throwing weaponage. Double kill Jumas, good lad. So two of these things contain one of our brothers. I think it's that one and that one. A bit of a feed, that's fine. Lads. Out of ammo, huh? I think we'll be okay. Cool. There we go. There, morale's done now. What are these misses? Rolled 99. I hope we didn't take too much armor damage because we've got this big battle coming up now. Any levelers? Nice. White hits level 11, so he can now finally fulfill his destiny of being an assassin. I might just take the +4 range defense because that's really good. Right, so his morale is fine. His hit points could be higher, but let's take the +4 there. I mean, 27 is okay, but it's only a +2, so there we got, what, 11 stat points out of that level up. And assassin-wise, we knew that we were going to take Dagger Mastery and probably Underdog. Because he will obviously, he'll start with that and then he'll pick hands to a dagger. I think so, yeah. I think it's got to be Underdog. Where am I going to leave him in the front line though? I mean, he doesn't have a shield, so he needs the extra defense from Underdog. Got rotation. Gifted could be tempting. It could be +3 and +3. It'll get him up to 95 and 30 respectively. That's also tempting as well. That's got to be Underdog. Okay, and now that he's an assassin, he can actually start... well, we need to get him a Catal dagger. That's the idea. Do I start using him now ahead of Stobbie? Probably not. 92, 92, 27. But his defense is so much better. I mean, he's only level 11. He doesn't have the best armor either. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't think I should throw him straight into an insanely heavy battle. And he can fulfill his destiny of fighting as an assassin once we get him a Catal dagger, which we need to go back to the south and try and get our hands on. Okay, so shield breaker. Let's see. So we got the 2 shield breakers on the ends. Gunner. One ranged guy is the odd one out. I think this is the fight I want to go into that big battle with. Shield break, bullhook. Shooty shoot. Standard support stuff. Let's see, it's 10 tools. Okay. What is this? Vengthorn just being a bummer. Dang it. Right. Onwards, brothers. A battle to be won. Finally. So we got Sir Emmerich, a plethora of footmen, some spyhunters, lots of bullmen, many arbalesters. That is straight up terrifying. And I think I left my tanks on the front line, which is actually probably better than Then the greatsword lads. Just my arbalesters don't have their crossbows out. I think they probably should have started with a crossbow so they can pepper a few shots. Grabbing high ground here is going to be big for us. But let's just hold the line. Keeping a stable front line is more important. .38 v 42, a little scary. Very doggo. God, there's even more of them to the north. Is it just me, or is the battle speed a little slow? It is, isn't it? What's up, Deucey? So I had a little spurt there of bad connectivity. But unfortunate. Yeah, I definitely need to start with the crossbow out for these lads, because now I've only got 5 shots with the handgun. And I wouldn't want to use it now, it would be a waste. Okay, lesson learned for the next big battle. Ooh, legendary greatsword, hello, hello. Thief greatsword. Sorry, doggo. Oh, right. So the extra speed mod I think is working, but just because of the amount of enemies, or the amount of units on the field, I think that's why it's slowed down. Actually, me too, Deucey. I mean, I've taken an involuntary, like, almost a month off from the game. I probably should have taunted this lad, then he doesn't get his shield up. These lads are just going to get rotated out. This is why I need taunt on the Sparrow 4. I was just going to say, take the attack, hope for a headshot. Straight up decaffeination. Decaffeinated. Right, so we put Dumas there, we put Stobbie there, and then whoever goes to this spot's going to get bonked and stabbed, which then allows Venthorn to actually stand back and see where Sir Emmerich goes. Because that's pretty much exclusively Venthorn's job, is just to stab Sir Emmerich. I probably shouldn't commit him to the line. We have one bowman, but I left him out of this fight. I didn't think he'd be that useful against all this armor. What's up, Awful? Great to be back. I just need to work out some technical kinks so we can be back to normal. Man, I really hope that that greatsword has extra base damage. Silly dog. Really, those both hit against my best tank with like 70 defense? What? Can you lads stop pounding Wolfgang full of bloody arrows, please? Hacking nerds. Get in there and start stabbing, lads. That dude is so dead. Our northern flank's going to be the issue. Oh, I get to take a shot finally. That's the smart play, but I should actually be targeting the Arbalistas. But I think instead, let's just take any open shots we get, like 80% shot. Also, stopping their standard bearer from being able to reinforce morale is going to be big. Well, I mean, he comes in with horns, but just wait until he gets netted. And when Venthorn starts sneaking that dagger into all of his little soft bits. I just need to stop these lads from ruining his... Well, actually, his armor doesn't matter. It's the weapon we want. God, it's good to play Battle Brothers again. So, I want to get in there and start stabbing, but putting myself there is a no bueno. That's a triple surround with a height disadvantage. So actually, I think what I'll do is I'll rotate. And 72%. Right now, I think I rotate and start stabbing. It's such a fatigue waste, but... Miss. Rolled a 92. Just gotta make sure I get the finishing blow on him. Otherwise we won't get the bloody weapon. Good work. Lads, come on with the 95s. Rolled a 95, rolled a 91, rolled a 100. 100, a 91, and a 95. There it is. Our tier 2, a great sword. Yum, yum, yum. I think that deserves a...
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Yay! God, I'm so childish. 81%. I think I'm going to taunt this lad. So he doesn't put his shield up. Then we are going to net Sergeant, because they are so hard to hit otherwise. But now, even though I've used Adrenaline, I have to wait until he attacks and then puts his shield down. This lad's going to move forward and split, which could hurt. But having taken down their big knight, that's huge. Shot. It's a kill steal, but still a good shot. I mean, as scary as their Arbalistas are, at least when you have allies with you, for the most part, the Arbalistas tend to attack your allies. Case in point. I love crossbows. They are so very good. Just wondering if I'd be right in saying that, like, the two best weapon types we have in this squad is the two-handed mace and the crossbows. I mean, the Dane axes are the best utility, but holy hell. It's like, you can do more damage to more targets with the warbow, but like, man, the stopping power of the crossbow. See you, Jolly. There's a lot of shields up here. 43, 59, 59. Both missed. Where are we? Don't know if I even want to break through these shields, but 58%. I think generally if it's more than 50% chance.
Hey,
Mazuma. Hey, Mazuma, congrats on getting affiliate, my friend. Well done. Long way to go yet, eh? Goodbye, wind. Tonight you dine on man flesh. If I could give you some unsolicited advice, Mazuma, I would say don't get too focused on sub numbers. Just enjoy doing it and see what happens, you know. So much of it just seems like good fortune, you know. Of course, there's lots to do to boost your sub numbers and whatever, but if you're not enjoying it, then what's the point? Well, that lad's not feeling so good. His head's come off. I agree, lads. You do it because you love it, and if you make any money, it's a straight bonus. So 34 to 28, we are soundly beating these lads, but let's just
remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And make sure we get through this without anyone dying. I think I want to knock this lad back and then just try get into melee range here. This dude should miss me. I said he should miss me because I have 74 melee defense. With that lad, yeah, he's gonna hurt, but whatever. So I've got an open shot there, 80%. I think I take the obscured. No, we don't take the obscured shot. We don't want to hit our own doggo. Should I start peppering? Yeah, the northern flank needs some relief. In fact, let's finish up here and then go north. Oh, hello, Sir. What's his name? Thanks for joining us. Sir Henrik. So actually moving into contact here with this lad isn't that scary. It's only a falchion, and this lets me get some reaping. Well, I miss almost all of it anyway, so... Ugh. Raging? Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's hidden behind the battle stand. I was like, what the fuck is he? Right. Shield breakers, reinforce the northern flank. Arbalists, keep arbalisting. A 73 base dodge, that's amazing. That's like a 73% chance to take half damage. Dude, I'm telling you, should I do a peasant run with just 9 guys up front that all have two-handed maces and then just a bunch of crossbows in the back line, and we just crunch our way through everything? But no, we'd struggle with shields. These mercenaries, it's most of the north is mercenaries. They should actually flee soon, I think. Yeah, a couple more of these shots and they'll be out of here. And Martin, speaking of XCOM, I am itching for another Long War of the Chosen playthrough, but I spent a couple hours the other day trying to get Long War of the Chosen to work again. It's such an insanely temperamental beast, that game. Like, my last playthrough was the end result of like 2 or 3 weeks of just experimenting with a random thing and swapping out mods, and then sometimes it just works and you just can't get it to work otherwise. It's so frustrating. And when I say I've tried everything, I mean I've tried everything. Installing and reinstalling mods, trying different mod load orders, verifying integrity of game files. Ugh. I wish I could just throw money at the problem, and, you know, I would pay like 50 sterling to get a stable working version of Long War of the Chosen. Ow. Sparrow 4 is doing nothing here. Let's get out of there. Dive right in. Get stuck into this northern flank. That's better. Release the doglo? No, he's still, armor is still looking good. Die. So, if I was just spending a second theory crafting a peasant mob, a second ago I said, should we just do 9 lads up front with two-handed maces? But one thing I want to try with my peasant mob is just an axe swarm. Like, not even kidding, 60, like no ranged guys, 16 lads that are all axe specialists. Long axes in the back line. Basically, you just have a team with 16 shield breakers. I mean, if I'm honest, I think it'll be the most boring setup ever, but it'll be the most dependable. You would just grind forward, and like your front line with axes and shields out would destroy enemy shields, back line chops them up. And then when the front line gets chewed up, they rotate to the back line, take their own two-handed axes out. Then the two-handed axe guys in the back line take their axe and shields out. You wouldn't have a lot of AoE damage, but man, you'd be so dependable. But having no ranged guys would mean you'd take a lot of ranged attrition. Shot. I can still move one tile and shoot, right? I can. Good dodge, that was an important one. I probably should have been single targeting the bullhook. If I'm honest. Honestly, if I thought of this like in IRL terms, the dogs dying would be the one thing that would mean I wouldn't be able to be a mercenary. I just would not be able to handle dogs dying. Fuck that. I love me a doggo. Indeed. Yeah, dog dies, Stobbie goes to immediate panic. Or actually, immediate berserk. Battle rage berserk. None of you fuckers are escaping. Get back here. Ow! Fucking great sword. Have some of that, you slag. Woo. You see what I mean? Like, imagine having 7 of these guys on the back line and 9 or 16 dudes like this, all totally identical, all with bags and belts. All of them have the ability to wear heavy armor. Nah, it'll be boring. What's up, White? It has been a while, mate. Recently moved house, and then at the same time, work just went nuts. We did get the noble. Look at that legendary greatsword. Get stabbed, you piece of shit. Right, men. We gotta finish up here. I don't want any of these lads to get away. No survivors. When you hire the Black Legion, you get death.
Finale.
What? A finale indeed. By the way, White, your character just recently now finally got to level 11, so we get to see what he can do as an assassin, as a two-handed mace slash Katal dagger user. But I didn't want to put you in this fight because this was a full line battle. Lads, charge! Get him! Drop your dogs if you have them, boys. Well shot. I love how almost every one of our guys has a dog. Fucking get in there, lads. So 6 of them left. Run them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No! 6. Bloody archer escaped. If you kill that dog, I'm gonna kill you extra hard. Nice work, Wolfgang. Wolfgang's been around since like day 1, pretty much. I think he was actually, well, he was a beggar, if memory serves. Beggar with nice star distribution. Indeed, well, yeah, Martin, you're the Bannerman. Very important lad. Okay, boys, get in there. Save the dogs. Crunch. Thunk. God, that's satisfying. Oh, what, dude? What type of student? What are you studying, or like, and what industry are you looking to go into? IT game dev. So, two friends of mine are in IT game dev as well, and we're going the studio route, and then they were struggling and hating it. Thanks for the sub, Hellhike, 14 months, great lad. And they were struggling and they were hating it, so eventually they just put out their own game. Crashy Cats. So that would be my suggestion to you is, you know, just obviously keep putting your name out there, keep applying, but fuck it, just start creating your own game. Self-publish, you know, just do your own thing. And ironically, doing your own thing and actually producing is going to be the thing that'll get you jobs, because it shows that you're a self-starter and shows what you can do. Okay, so Sir Wenzel's Zweihanda. This great sword is a true masterpiece, with a blade that is both flexible and extremely durable. Base damage, unfortunately, extra damage to armor, ignore. Chance to hit the head, that's a very standard great sword, but we'll take it. It's a legendary nonetheless. Corpses in piles 5 deep, vultures plucking morsels from the mounds. Wounded begging for help. Surely, to a stranger's eye, there does not appear to be any winner here. Sir Henrik, however, comes over with a wide grin. Good work, Sellsword. You should get on back to your employer and tell him what's happened here. Cash money. Well done, Jolly Rogers. Well fought. How do you pick an MVP from a fight like that? With so much chaos. I think the standouts for me in that fight had to be Dumas with his two-handed mace. And honorable mentions to the shield breakers, who not only... Well, they didn't even break any shields, but they just did such good work with their long axes. And the long axe is just such a good weapon. Okay, so Venthorn, I think, can start now getting replaced with White, the assassin. But then, Stobbie, give your Catal dagger to White. No, don't. Keep using your Catal dagger, because these two will bash nerds. Venthorn, give your Rondell to White. So ideally I want White using a Catal so that he can use Strike Down, Quick Hands, and then use the Execute ability. Death Blow. But we haven't quite got that yet. So what's the best heavy armor available? 210, 260... 260, so 70, so he's going to be using 15 fatigue plus 13 fatigue every turn. Thanks, Ducey. I think we're getting there slowly. Probably Dumas. His fatigue is not that great. $83, $84, $85 to $100, $85 to $100, $25 and $100, $36 and $116, $16, $5 and $12. Yeah, that's like it's barely a legendary. It's not legendary. It's just a named item. Looks pretty though. Tempted to give Anko this named armor, so he's got all named pieces, but don't really need it. Or maybe he does though, because let's see. So 43 fatigue. Actually, Jumas is pretty much fatigue neutral, so... I mean, he's only using 12 fatigue every turn unless he gets Berserk active, in which case he's using 24, minus 15 that he recovers, so 9 fatigue per turn, so 5 turns if he gets Berserk every turn, or uses something else. That's fine. Does look great, doesn't it? Overall, I've been super disappointed with the legendaries I've gotten this run so far. But honestly, I probably could have forced the issue a bit more and been more aggressive trying to get legendaries. I don't think I need these both Polearm lads. Ostfreeze is like this kind of build, the old hybrid. It's not a sexy build, but it's just so solid. It's so dependable. So I think if I drop the Polearm lads, I can put the one archer in. And then who's the better tank? Or I can leave Venthorn in. Yeah, and then that way I can have mace, dagger, dagger. Invite enemies to come into this little middle spot. If they do, they shall find nothing but death. Okay, so I still was talking about replacing Wolfgang ages ago. He's not great, but it's just such a grind replacing lads. Okay, we've got 2 Polearm guys and 2 tanks in reserve. I think I'm happy with this squad. Is it worth repairing before selling? I think it is on these items. 59 tools. Helmet wise, I think I'm good for all the heavy armor guys. Do I get paid? Give me the cash! Count Detail, von Krieger is found in his garden telling jokes to a group of women. You break into their group, soaked in blood, covered in mud. The women gasp and step away. Count Detail laughs. Ah, the sellsword returns. You're such a ladies' man, mercenary. I wish I could offer one of these fine women to you, but I'm afraid their fathers would have your nuts if you even so much as touched one. One of the ladies runs a hand along her bosom. He can touch me if he likes. Slag! Count Detail von Krieger laughs again. Oh dear, haven't you already gotten enough men in trouble? Run along, ladies, and tell one of my guards to fetch a satchel of money. And now, with selling this stuff, we should be able to get up to 50,000. I need to craft these lindworm scales. Let's go find a taxidermist and see what's what. Oh, whoopsie. Mustn't sell that. That we can sell. 51,000 and counting. Do I need the noble swords? I do not. I don't even need the 3rd goblin sword. Oh, look at the prices we're getting paid as well. Sell it all. Cash money. 57,000. Fuck yes. Paul Doge, if you're following, you bloody peasant. Right, give me more legendary battles. Travel to the lands, destroy caravans, we can do that. But I might even see if I can find a better paying job. Or we could just fight lindworms to get more crafting items. Well done, boys. You've all earned around. A great battle. 50,000 gold in our pockets. Plunder, plunder, and yes, more plunder. The company has accumulated riches to rival a dragon's hoard. The finest armor and weapons are yours for the asking. Should you wish to hire a ship or a fleet of ships, you need merely snap your fingers. Vendors of all kinds lay out their best wares when you are in town, most eager to help you find new ways to spend your gold. As your wealth rivals that of a nobleman, you no longer need defer to them. You could purchase your own noble title and lands, or take up the career of a merchant banker. Could you ever tire acting nursemaid to this bunch of hard-headed, temperamental louts? The thing is, we grinded most of the 50,000 in the weeks leading up to the Civil War, but then as soon as the Noble Civil War got declared, I was like, oh yeah, we're in the money. Of all the noble crises, it's far and away the best way to make money. If I recall, there was actually a legendary two-handed axe in the city just to the north. We could just straight up buy it. But again, it's not even a great one, and the only person who would use it would be one of our other shield breakers. Because currently, Raging Fury has Fallen Heroes Fury, which has let's see, shield damage extra, and that's it. And this just has slightly less fatigue for 13,000 for an extra bit of fatigue. So not worth. It's always so tempting to go ooh shiny and just buy the shiny, but not worth. Okay, so I've actually got a reinforced mail with a pelt on it. 260, 225. Who actually should be wearing it? One of these lads. Doesn't need that much fatigue. No legendary armor to be seen here. I mean, I technically could buy some scale armor, but I think let's just because I have the money doesn't mean I should run around and start spending it immediately. Let's hang on to our cash, and at least now we're in a position that we have such good liquidity. Whenever we come across something we want, we can just straight up buy it. Smoke. Okay, so let's keep hitting the cities here in House Krieger and look for 3 Skull Civil War fights. The other thing is Minstrel. I think we might actually want to replace. I did say I wanted to replace him with an agent, but we're not at allied yet. Trader, I could take the trader and keep trying to push my money. Surgeon, we don't need. Paymaster, maybe. 271 crowns per day is not even that much. That would save us like 30 a day. Alchemist, chance to not consume any crafting components. Snake oil. That could help us make. Why don't we try the Alchemist? I mean, we do get a lot of neutral items, and that could help make more money. Like cartographer after the Civil War, head out into the wilderness. Scout, sickness and accidents, footprints. Surgeon, the trader, the cook. That could be good. I'm just gonna wait. This I think is worth upgrading. There we go. The biggest wagon we can possibly get. And obviously 20 grand, it really hurts. But look at this, 180 storage space. Wonderful. And on that note, let's take a little break. Thanks for watching, friends. Be sure to check out, for those of you watching on YouTube, your daily dose of Battle Brothers. I know I've been away for a while, but I'm back now. Money, money, money. I think let's just go take that. Let's go take that 2 skull contract at Kammer's Mark, or the Lindworms, and then, yeah.